you have someone you work with, or maybe it's somebody in your life, who is difficult to communicate with, are you thinking of a person? I'm sure you are. We all have somebody we can think of. It feels like pretty much every time you have a conversation with them, it doesn't go anything like you planned, or at least often that's the case, right? You feel like you can't relate to them. You don't understand why they do or say the things that they do. And possibly you find yourself stressing or even dreading that next conversation with them. Can you relate? Once upon a time, long, long ago, before I became, more at peace and Zen mastery, I used to just get worked up heading into the office thinking about conversations with this difficult person, whoever whoever it was at the time, right? I'm sure you can relate. We've all been through something like this. And hopefully it's not as bad as all that. But you do have people in your business, your life, where you find it frustrating to have a conversation with them, or maybe periodically chats with people that you usually get along with don't go the way you had hoped. Okay, so you think you're on the same page. I mean, how could they not get it, right? But in actuality, it feels like they're speaking a different language. So why are they like that? Why is it so hard? Right? You ask yourself these questions. I know. You want them to understand you. You want them to get what you mean from what you say. I mean, I would say we're all like that, right? Why don't they get it? Chances are you've never been taught specific skills for dealing with these kinds of situations. Specific communication skills. Which is really a shame because it absolutely affects your personal relationships and your business success. All right, think about it. So I want you to think about that. That person, okay, pick one if you have more than one. I hope not. And I'm going to give you 4 quick steps that you can start using today. But I'm also going to give you the opportunity to have a customized communication style assessment and an action plan. It only takes 10 minutes online. It's totally affordable. I'm not going to push it on you, but it is pretty great. Okay, so for now, here's how you can prepare for that next tricky conversation with that difficult to communicate with person. Okay, step 1, quit expecting trouble. I think you know what I mean by this. Like if you're looking for trouble, you're going to find it or you're going to create it. So step 1 in preparing for that next tricky conversation, potentially awkward conversation, is to quit expecting trouble. You got me? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Okay, the next 3 steps are kind of one big step. So the 3 sub-steps. You're going to take out a sheet of paper and you're going to write 3 questions, each on a third of the page, because you're going to want to prepare some answers before that conversation. So this is a tool to prepare, say 5 to 10 minutes before you have a conversation you think could go sideways. Okay. First question you're going to write at the top of the page is, how do I want them to feel? So this is a question you're asking yourself. How do you want them to feel either during that conversation or as a result of that conversation? So think about it. How do you really want them to feel? Don't let the snarky monster inside get in the way. How do you really want that person to feel? Be a little compassionate. You need to be. Okay, second question, roughly halfway down the page. What do I want them to know? So what do you want them to know? Either during the conversation, as a result of the conversation, about you, about your intentions for communicating better with them, etc., etc. I'm not going to make this coaching session right now. And yes, I am looking at my wall because I have this posted on my wall. I use this all the time. And, we all got a lot of stuff going on. So, gotta have it written down or printed out. Third question on the bottom third of the page is, what do I want them to do? Now, when I work with my coaching clients, a lot of times we're talking about a business owner or a leader, and there's someone on their team that drives them a little nuts, so to speak. And so when they're preparing for that kind of conversation, we get into what different behaviors do you need to see from them as a result of that chat, right? So you could go there, but in general, just what do you want them to do during the conversation or as a result of the conversation? I hope this is making sense. Okay, so those are your 4 steps. You're going to prepare 5 to 10 minutes before that conversation, and it will go better. I mean, if your intention is that it will go better, it will go better when you prepare for it. You want better results from conversations with that person or those kind of people. And you can start using those 4 quick steps now. But also, I encourage you to do the 10-minute assessment today so you can get the customized communication action plan. And yeah, it makes a big difference. I mean, really think about it. Day to day, how much does communication enter into your performance, your mood, how everything goes? So these techniques that you would get from the customized style assessment and action plan will absolutely help you have a better quality of personal relationships and business relationships, and yeah, it flows from there. Okay, so I'm not going to belabor it. I'll give you the information below this video. No pressure, but use the 4 tips, enjoy them, happy communicating.